When a young man inherited his grandparents' farmhouse, his only option seemed to be to sell it. However, what he discovered underneath the decades-old carpet was beyond belief. Determined to rid the room of its unpleasant odor, John bent down and got to work removing the carpet. What he found underneath would change his life forever. Old homes are repositories of memories, forgotten items, and the treasures of a family's history. John expected to uncover just that as he began cleaning the old family farmhouse in Tennessee, preparing it for sale. But what he found beneath the surface was far more intriguing. John had been close to his grandparents, who were a vital part of his childhood. However, after his grandfather's passing, the farmhouse stood neglected for years until it was passed down to him. Despite the weight of grief, John embarked on the emotional journey of preparing the farmhouse for sale. Upon his arrival, it was evident that the farmhouse needed extensive repairs. The damage accumulated over the years meant that simple renovations wouldn't suffice. Despite the beauty of the land, selling the farmhouse seemed inevitable. As John cleaned the house, he stumbled upon an old closet tucked beneath the staircase. Intrigued, he began removing the neglected carpet, hoping to eliminate the musty smell. To his surprise, beneath the carpet lay a small slab of concrete with a round cap and an identification number. Curiosity piqued, John removed the cap, revealing a hidden hatch. Why would there be a concealed hatch in his grandparents' farmhouse? What secrets could it hold? With a rush of determination, John decided to uncover the truth. John stood on the porch of the old farmhouse, the weight of inheritance heavy on his shoulders. The peeling paint and creaking floorboards whispered tales of his grandparents, Nana and Pop-Pop, and countless childhood memories. He'd been close to them, and after losing them both, the house remained a constant reminder, bittersweet and neglected. He'd planned to sell it, a fresh start, but as he stepped inside, a wave of dusty nostalgia washed over him. The house held its breath, shrouded in years of silent slumber. Cobwebs hung like ghostly drapes, and the air held the musty scent of the forgotten. John rolled up his sleeves, determined to clean it up before putting it on the market. He started with the living room, a place where laughter had once echoed. As he wrestled with a particularly offensive rug, a corner snagged, revealing something unexpected, a smooth, cold patch beneath the worn fibers. Curiosity piqued, John ripped the rug away, a forgotten treasure map revealing itself. In the center of the exposed floor lay a small, round slab of concrete with a metal cap and what looked like a faded combination lock. His heart hammered with a thrill he hadn't felt in years. This wasn't just cleaning anymore. This was an adventure. Days turned into weeks as John, armed with borrowed tools and the internet, tried to crack the code. He consulted his mom, her memory offering glimpses of birthdays and anniversaries that might hold the key. Finally, on a frustrating Tuesday afternoon, the lock clicked open with a satisfying snap. John held his breath, his pulse quickening as he lifted the heavy metal lid. The first thing that hit him wasn't gold or jewels, but a strong, unpleasant odor. Grimacing, he shone his flashlight into the dark opening. It was a small space, barely big enough for a shoebox. Disappointment threatened to engulf him, but then he saw a stack of what looked like small boxes, some dented and warped. John carefully retrieved them, the years of neglect taking their toll. Most were ruined, the contents a soggy mess, but one box held a glimmer of hope. Inside, nestled amongst damp paper, were coins. Old, tarnished, yet strangely beautiful. His Nana had always been an avid collector, and a flicker of excitement ignited within him. Further exploration revealed more surprises: a damaged collection of bills, their faded ink hinting at a forgotten fortune, and 4 heavy bars that turned out to be silver. John wasn't sure what the significance of the silver was, but their weight felt solid, a tangible connection to his past. Then, nestled amongst the damp paper scraps, he found a treasure beyond any monetary value: an old photo of Nana. Young and vibrant, she held a picnic basket, her smile as radiant as the summer sun. Tears welled up in John's eyes. He hadn't even had the strength to say her name in months, but holding this photo, he felt a warmth spread through him. The discovery changed everything. The cold, impersonal task of selling the house morphed into a journey of rediscovering his family's legacy. He spent weeks researching the coins, their history, whispering stories of bygone eras. He learned about the silver bars, their value not just monetary, but a testament to a time when such metal held a different kind of weight. News of John's discoveries spread through the family like wildfire. His brother-in-law, Mark, a handyman with a knack for problem-solving, joined him in the house. Together, they tackled the basement, a dark and dusty labyrinth. As they moved an old broken coffee table, it gave way, revealing yet another secret compartment. This time, it wasn't hidden in the floor, but within the very furniture itself. Inside, nestled in a bed of soft cloth, lay another safe, smaller but sturdier than the first. This belonged to Pop, John realized, a silent testament to his secretive nature. Mark, ever resourceful, managed to transport it to his workshop for a closer look. Days later, the call came. The safe was open, revealing a treasure trove of Pop's life. There were old pistols, lovingly preserved, a testament to his days in the military, and stacks of worn, leather-bound journals. John flipped through them, his heart aching with a mixture of sadness and pride as he read his grandfather's stories of war and travel, tales he'd never heard before. Among the other items were worn medals, symbols of his grandfather's service, and a collection of pocket watches that ticked faintly, echoing the passage of time. Even a small tin filled with wartime memorabilia, faded ribbons, and tarnished medals held a silent story of Pop's bravery and sacrifice. John, surrounded by these relics of his family's past, felt a shift within him. This discovery changed everything. The cold, impersonal task of selling the house morphed into a journey of rediscovering his family's legacy. He spent weeks researching the coins, their history whispering stories of bygone eras. He learned about the silver bars, their value not just monetary, but a testament to a time when such metal held a different kind of weight.